Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we're talking La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Baume, an absolute cult favourite for so many of you, and I know that features in so many of your guys' skincare routines, but there's been a lot of chatter online recently about whether it's going to be discontinued and whether it's actually going to be unavailable for sale. I reached out to La Roche-Posay to get the truth, to know what's really happening with this product, and they've been able to share quite a bit with me, which is obviously what I'm going to share with you today. So sit back, relax, and let's talk all things La Roche-Posay. So the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Baume, it's a product that's been around for years, and it's designed to give a protection to the skin, to help support barrier function, but also to give a really thick level of occlusivity to trap in all that moisture and to prevent transepidermal water loss. It's filled with some beautiful ingredients such as pantheon that's going to calm and soothe the skin. This was my go-to moisturiser for years and years and years. When I was on tretinoin and adapalene, which are quite high-strength retinols and often are associated with dryness, I used to apply this afterwards to lock in any hydration and to prevent some of that dryness, peeling and irritation. I also used it on the lip when I used to get chapped lips in the winter, and this was honestly one of my skin saviours. The only reason I moved away from it is the La Roche-Posay are not an entirely cruelty-free brand, and I wanted to have an entirely cruelty-free skincare routine. And so this was the last product that I had to say goodbye to. A lot of people still love, adore and use this product, and honestly, if you're everyone has different purchasing decisions to make when they come to buying a product, and I know a lot of people find that this is the only product that actually works for their dry and chapped skin. There's been a lot of information circulating online about the product, whether it's going to be discontinued, in which countries it's going to be discontinued. Some people are even saying there might be a problem with the product, which is why it's been recalled and taken from shelves. And I've got to the bottom of it. First of all, there is no recall. This is a myth that I want to dispel. So if you have this product in your skincare collection, maybe you've got a few backups ready to use, you don't need to stop using the product. It's perfectly safe to use and you'll still get those gorgeous, great benefits that you know and love from this product. There are, however, going to be some changes. This majorly impacts the UK, though there are some other countries that might see themselves impacted. A lot of people said it was going to be discontinued by in the UK and in some European countries. People started calling out Brexit as a reason why it won't be available here in the UK. I thought we'd moved on a lot from all of that, but clearly still, when anything happens, there'll always be those people online that say it must be Brexit. It's actually, in truth, nothing to do with that, and they're discontinuing the Cicaplast Baume in the smaller tube, but will still continue to sell the larger tube. This is fantastic because, to be honest, with the price that they're asking you to pay, the large tube is like £10 anyway and lasts about a year. So in terms of, minimizing the amount of packaging, the amount of repurchasing and getting value for money, because gram for gram it is cheaper to buy the larger size, I actually think the smaller 40ml tube was probably becoming a bit redundant anyway. A little bit disappointed if you like to slip it in your handbag, to treat your chapped hands during the day, but still, the larger tube will still fit into most handbags and I think is a really great product to use. They will continue to sell the larger and smaller tubes together over in North America and in Europe. So I don't know whether this is going to be more of a long-term trend where they're going to start phasing out the smaller size tube, but there's no change to the formulation. They're not discontinuing it in any countries and it is perfectly safe to continue to use and there is no recall. I wanted to dispel this myth because when you get a really popular product like this, it reaches a lot of people to panic, to worry and think, oh gosh, is it still safe to use this product? And it absolutely is. In terms of people who might want to look for an alternative, first of all, I love the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Baume for kids. In fact, if you're using the Cicaplast Baume itself, probably would advise you just to move to the kids one in the future. This has taken out some of the ingredients that could be marginally problematic, so it's great if you have sensitive skin because this is a lot less likely to create sensitivity. And they've also tweaked the formulation slightly to increase the hydration levels from it. So I think overall it's a better product. Now, I think the original was a great product and it was only because they're not cruelty free that I don't continue to use it. But I think if you're looking to just take it up maybe 5%, increase the benefits you'll get from it, I think the kids formula will honestly deliver so much additional benefit. For me, there isn't a like-for-like dupe on the market for this product, which is why it was so difficult to take it out of my skincare routine when I went entirely cruelty-free. But the one that I tend to reach for more often than not is the Stratia Liquid Gold, which it has a very, very different price point and very different ingredient list, but I find it gives me the same benefits of minimizing dryness, repairing the barrier function of the skin, supporting and calming and soothing any inflammation that I have, and works so well for me. I also find that the Lano Lips, though I think they've changed the name, I'll leave the exact link link below in the description box. Moisturiser delivers a whole host of benefits in terms of that really intense nourishment of the skin, that occlusivity which just ties in all of that moisture, locks it in to prevent transepidermal water loss. And this is a really great cruelty-free option if you're still a little bit unsure about whether you want to shop La Roche-Posay. Hopefully in the next year we are going to see some changes to La Roche-Posay and their cruelty-free status. They have talked about becoming cruelty-free to use some of the workarounds China are now allowing them to use, so they don't have to do animal testing to access that market. We do need to wait a little bit longer to see how this plays through. That's something I'll be waiting for, and I will definitely, as soon as it's certified cruelty-free, I'll be back in the market for that Cicaplast Baume. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Bye.